honoring of the 1994 Vancouver Canucks, and we're thrilled to have both Kirk McLean and Cliff Ronning here this morning. Hey, guys.
Morning. All right. Hopefully the weather's like this.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That'd be awesome. The roof will be open.
Let's hope.
Guys will be
It should be raining on the ice. The traditional Vancouver outdoor element. That's what's going. Jinx. Okay.
Yes, Benji. Let's talk. You guys were just chatting in the commercial break about who's going to be there, and guys you haven't seen in ages, because much of the '94 team does reunite here in Vancouver on a regular basis, but some you haven't seen since.
Murray Craven being one that comes to mind. Nathan Lafayette.
We want to ask him a question about it. You know, when he hit the post.
Yeah.
Turned his wrists over.
He did turn his wrists over. He didn't have enough spin.
He's probably reliving that every single
Poor
day.
guy.
You know?
I know, isn't that the truth? Poor guy, but yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I think. We get to see each other all the time, so I mean.
Yerky Lume.
Yerky comes in. So nice.
He comes in once in a while, along with Dana Merzen, and spend a lot of time here. And then of course Sergio Momesso, who won't be here because he works for the Habs, and but he does come in. He does the radio. He's the English on the English radio. Yeah.
Well,
Thanks for radio.
It's great to see the evolution. I mean, Kirk, you were doing some coaching over in Colorado too, and I know Cliff, you've got the school coaching in the community. You all give back, and when you look at the experiences, I mean, it's 20 years. It's hard to believe it's the 20th anniversary. What do you see as the greatest reward? One, you get to play in the NHL, but seeing the rewards 2 decades later.
Well, I think the biggest thing is hockey is something that we all love, especially the '94 team. We're still all friends, and we're around the community helping out. But even the community gives us a lot of love, because that team was a team that, you know, we were the underdogs, and we weren't expected to go that far, and it was a fun ride for the fans, and I think that's something that we remember, the fans remember, and for the most part, we're very fortunate to be part of that '94 team.
It was a great thing in talking with the editors in the last couple of days when saying, okay, dust it off, guys. You know you love your '94 Viz. Let's start rolling some of it and walk through memory lane. Kirk, let's start with you. And really, honestly, as Cliffy just said, you weren't expected. It was supposed to be 4 and out in round 1.
Yeah, and it's the way we did it as well, right? We come back from a 3-1 deficit.
That was a pretty good
Calgary.
save there.
It was not bad. It's not bad. I was like, oh my God, I got to get over there somehow.
Another pretty good save.
Kind of liking that.
Pretty good.
But you know, it was very special.
That was a lucky one.
You know, down 3-1, come back on that one, then kind of roll through Dallas and Toronto, and then of course come back from 3-1 against the Rangers, and unfortunately not be able to close it. So that was the exciting part of the whole run, I guess, to be honest with you.
Warriors, it does take us back. It was the first time we, in recent memory anyway, that the hearts were captured. Like, the crime rate dropped by 50% in Vancouver when games were on. It was unbelievable.
They might have picked her back up right after.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Just
unfortunate.
Just a tad.
What a time, what a time.
Yeah, the celebrations continue. Cliff, we have some of your highlights too.
Probably a couple, but.
Just think.
What stands out more to you, the moments on the ice or off the ice, like you were talking about?
I think just the way the team came together, the way from Mr. Pat Quinn brought in new players, and you know, the Browns and Hedekins, and brought in guys from Vancouver. Really wanted to make a big difference. You know, always watching their team from BC, the Canucks, and this one I do remember because it was to finish up the St. Louis Blues there, and I got traded, I believe, from there. So that was a good feeling. It was just a great feeling the way our team came together. We had so many players that every night it was a new star. Obviously, we had the Pavel Bure that was an amazing player, the leadership of Trevor Linden, game in and game out. But it was like there was nights that Lafayette was the best player. Jeff Courtnall, of course, would score big goals and make
John McIntyre.
Greg Adams.
Greg Adams.
He scored a couple big goals.
Just a couple.
I always, you know, the Calgary series, you know, everybody talks about the save or Pavel's goal, but everybody forgets that Greg Adams tied the game up late in the third period to get us there.
Clutch player.
Are you going to be on the ice? I know the team's reuniting, doing the fan interaction on the ice at Heritage Classic.
Well, we're not sure yet. They're still waiting to see what's available, and you know, if we do, I don't know if it's going to be actually at BC Place or at Rogers, and it'll be probably our '94 team scrimmaging against the rest of our alumni group, because Ottawa's not
Bragging
setting
rights.
a team. Yeah,
bragging
that
rights
type of
for who's buying the beers.
I will not be playing. I'm getting
He's going to coach.
minor surgery on my pinky finger, so I'll be coaching.
Coach K-Mac.
I'll be coaching.
He got a hat trick last alumni game. So
Did he?
yeah, he can score, this guy.
K-Mac playing
I slow the play right down.
Well, listen, tickets still available. Jump on it. The boys are going to be there. There you see details on screen. March 2nd, it all goes down. We'll be cheering on the Canucks, taking on the Senators. Great to have you two on the show.
It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Gotta come hang out with us anytime.
All right, Michelle.